All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. My name's Cal, and we've just had the watch along for Sharks versus Oyonnax. And despite a convincing scoreline for the Sharks, I'd honestly say that neither. No, look, neither team were fantastic. I wouldn't even say the Sharks were that good, but Oyonnax just weren't. They were worse. Um, as a Sharks fan, I expect so much more from the Sharks, especially with the names they have, but they don't seem to click as a team. There doesn't seem to be any structure. I think half of those tries came from turnover, counter attack ball, which is great if you've got the main game as well, but you shouldn't be winning games through that. Which is why we don't seem to stand up against the bigger sides. I mean, you look at the let's you go through the point to point. You have the Oxen Chase try on the 10th minute with Bosch conversion, which was again it was an opportunistic try. Fussy with a good kick through after a turnover. Then you've got Oxen Chase scoring a second, and to be fair, the man played well today. And I wish he got his hat trick on the 21st minute. Bosch misses the conversion. That was more of a team try, granted. There was a bit of actual teamwork there. Then you've got the Mapimpi try, um, which was again a bit opportunistic, and a Bosch conversion to make it 19-0 at half time. Good halftime score, but still not very much offered in the game itself. Um, and then, the Sharks typically letting their defense letting them down in the beginning of the second half. And Oyonnax going over for their only try of the game, but it did look like it might be a bit more open from that point with Berto and their fly half, their fullback Boro converting it. And then 3 minutes later, Lucanio Am going over for another lucky try. Good backline move, but Vernicott dropping it backwards for Am to pick it up and just dot it down. And conversion missed by Coe and Bosch. And that took it out to 24 points to 7. And then where it kind of went back, when it just really kind of fell apart for Oyonnax totally, was when their 9, Kathang, got a yellow card. That almost directly preceded Labuskachny try, although I have questions about that try. I don't think it should have stood. Converted by Bosch. And then Mapimpi gets a second about, 4 minutes later? And that was opportunistic as well. So, yes, it's good that the Sharks score these kind of turnover quick tries, but if they can't build any themselves, they're just they won't have a hope in hell of beating like the Bulls or Leinster, which is why in the URC they're bottom of the log. They've won one game, I think it is, the entire competition out of 9, and they're just thoroughly disappointing to watch. And it's even more frustrating considering the money we put in, the club puts into it, the names we have. There's no excuse for it being as bad as it is. And I think this started a lot longer ago than this year. But that being said, 38 points to 7, a bonus point win for the Sharks. We'll take it. I think that does mean we go through to the next round of the Challenge Cup, and hopefully we can win some silverware in this competition. I wouldn't say much in the way we've been playing recently would give me hope for that, but at least in this competition, bar the absolutely shocking game against the Cheetahs, um, we've got 2 good scores, so hoping that we'll get some good results going forwards, but not thoroughly optimistic. Or yeah, I see them not doing particularly well in the remaining games. I think they still have to play the Cheetahs. Let me have a quick look at this. Round four, Oyonnax are playing, the Cheetahs at home. So you never know, we might see a better side from them. But honestly, I'm rooting for the Cheetahs, and I actually hope the Cheetahs top the pool. And I'd love it if the Cheetahs won the competition because they have no right to, and that would be amazing. But yeah, so that's the end of the game. 38 points to 7, convincing scoreline win for the Sharks. But not the most fantastic performance, but it's kind of what we've come to expect from this Shark side. But I'll catch you next week, I believe, I think actually I'm doing the Oyonnax Cheetahs team game. So I'll see you then. Cheers, guys.